Singular, song killer, with the sound so irregular. Live from a whole new curriculum, but what I got is not teachable. To each his own, that's the seminar. Cut from a different cloth, diamond above with a different
Test.
code. Cut of your catalog, and it's not even close. Man, on East there, there's no catching up. Lost connection on cellular, arugula to your medulla.
What's going on, everyone? Let me know y'all can hear the audio, y'all can hear the music. Something weird just kind of happened before we went live, so awesome. Thank you, Crawford. What's up, the pothead? Music stopped. Okay, or got quiet. Okay, cool. What's up, Kaylee? What's going on? Y'all, I think I finally fixed the static issue. It was just a button that I had to press on the mixer. So I think this episode, when it's played back, we won't be hearing any of that noise in the background. So you already know what it is. We're going to let a little bit of music play real quick, get into the vibration, and let people trickle in. We got a lot to cover tonight. Long time since I felt this way. Come out and swing my way. And put your hands all around my waist. Come on, let me show you what to do. A nice watch, but I got no time. A couple years I've been on my line. But it's you that I want. Happy Friday, y'all. So what's up, Joe? Everything go up season? We'll see. We'll see. So I don't think anybody knows what's going on right now. We're going to talk about it, though. So what I'm drinking tonight, I have some water, but I'm also drinking some magnesium, y'all. I've been on a magnesium kick recently. Magnesium is the truth, y'all. I want a playboy, pull up with them diamonds and design to make my day boy. I love me a gangster with a dimple, that my play for. Pull up with the pink, cream, making sway soy. Back to back years on the fortress, on the crib cash, I ain't never seen a mortgage. Always overseas like a bitch got deported. Brand new collie in the guts look like oranges. Spend the night on your favorite. How you wanna come around, spend the day with it. Summer down, that you live with it. After we done, got a phone, don't call my phone with a ring-a-ling-a-ling. Keep that ring. Cool. Y'all can hear everything good. Just a little thing, it's a one night thing. Bring a little ring, keep that ring. Sweet like a melon, make the bad boys clean. Cutting all ties, cause I know no strings. Just a little thing, it's a one night thing. It's a one night thing, though. Just for one night. Just for one night. It's a one night thing, though. Just for one night. Just for one night. All right, y'all, let's get started. Okay, y'all. So, hope everyone is doing well. For anyone watching who is new to the channel, welcome. It's Untwisting the Game Crypto. I'm Michelle URL, and we're about to get it popping real quick. What's up, Nova Media? Nova Media in the house. Kaylee in the house. Joe in the house. Crawford in the house. The pothead in the house. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Okay, hit that thumbs up, y'all. Y'all already know what it is. All right. So what we're gonna cover, we're gonna talk a lot about Bored Ape Yacht Club tonight and what's going on with them, because a lot is happening with Bored Ape Yacht Club and the ApeCoin. A lot of interesting stuff is happening, y'all. And we're not going to even cover it all, just a high level overview, but we're going to talk about that. We're also going to cover, I had a really interesting conversation with someone on my Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, you should go ahead and hit me up on Instagram. But I had a little bit of a back and forth conversation with someone last week when I kind of went on a Bitcoin rant last week and had a good back and forth. So the person who I was talking to brought up some interesting points, which I had my own rebuttals to. But we're going to talk about that in a second. And we're also going to talk about, are we going into a recession? I know, Kaylee, I remember you said on one live that your like professor thinks that we're already in a recession or something like that. So I'm hearing a lot more talk about the potential of us going into a recession. So we're going to talk a little bit about that and maybe some things that we can keep in mind as we move forward, whether a recession happens this year, next year, whatever, just some good things to keep in mind, right? Okay. Okay, so first off, y'all know what it is, the Discord. Jump in the Discord. A lot of um a lot of great things have been going on in the Discord, y'all. So for one, my liquid holders, my LQ holders, right? So make sure that, and to be honest, I have no idea what ADA is. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it, ADA Finance. But if you hold even one LQ token, you can go on Drip Drops and claim some ADA tokens, right? So I did that. And usually when I go on Drip Drops to claim anything, I'll go ahead and snag some drip coin or whatever it's called. I'll snag some Hosky token and kind of, do a little bit of shopping on there. So yeah, make sure, if you know about the project or not, but you hold LQ token, you can get some free tokens, right? So I claimed mine. Um, what else? Creole just posted something. So Ardana, I'm going to cover this. So this is interesting. They'll be launching an initial stake pool offering in July. So I'm going to look more into that to help us all kind of keep up with that. Also, Creole has been posting a lot about um, Kala in the Polkadot channel. He did a recent video over stake your ACA tokens. So definitely jump on that if you contributed to the Akala crowd loan. And Creole also posted something today about how to claim that free NFT, right? If you went through the Akala quest, um, if you went through that process, then that means you got a free NFT as well. So Creole posted some information about that. What else is going on in here? A lot of interesting stuff, good stuff happening in here. And why? I've been having connectivity, internet, Wi-Fi issues recently. So hopefully we can get through all of this without um, too much turmoil, if you will. Okay, so a mail from Dave. What's up? Um, what was I was gonna point out something. What am I trying to find here? Oh, okay.
going back to Bitcoin. So, Crypto Tips just released a video today about the incoming digital energy crisis. These are really good conversations. I'm not going to go into what they talked about. I'm just going to tell you that you should watch the video. Right? Definitely watch the video because I'm telling you, these more in depth conversations about Bitcoin, especially with OGs and Bitcoiners, are just so next level. It's just so next level, y'all. We also posted about Jason Lowry, who had an incredible segment on Anthony Pompliano's show, The Best Business Show, this week. So good, y'all. So good. Again, this is why we say, like, Bitcoiners are just on a different level. They're just on a different level. The way they speak, the type of conversations that they're having, the conceptualism, the philosophy, the consciousness that they're bringing to, it's just on a different level, y'all. And if you follow me on Instagram, and y'all follow me on Instagram because I post a lot to my stories that I don't talk about on these lives, but I also posted about, there was a Bitcoiner conversation about, is Bitcoin um uh, a portal to another realm. That's the name of that. That was the name of the conversation they had, is Bitcoin a portal to another realm? And when you start listening to these cats talk about this topic, it sounds crazy, right? But when you start listening to these cats really go that extra, they're on a different level of consciousness and they talk about this stuff, it just really expands your mind. Ah, y'all. Oh wow. Okay. So there's a little bit of that with what's going on in the Discord, a lot of things as well. Thank you everyone who's continuing to participate and share things. We are paying attention to that. Okay. There's that. Let's hit the chat and we'll go over the market. Give me 1 second here, y'all. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, so we're in the chat. Um Okay, Crawford, not every recession is preceded by a 50% increase in oil prices, but every time oil prices increase by 50%, we have a recession, and that just happened. Interesting, yes. And I've been listening to a lot of content over recessions recently, and I have heard about that sort of correlation, if you will, or that, to pay attention to what's happening with oil as well. Um, Recessions only last on average 6 to 18 months. Best time to buy assets is during a recession. Facts, 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 facts. Wealth is built during recessions, right? Wow. So if we do go into a recession, right, and again, it's not like to like celebrate the potential of this happening, but there's so much opportunity to take advantage of during a recession, right? And we have to, have our things in order so we can take advantage of that downturn as much as possible. Coolin, what's up? Crawford. Yeah, Jason's segment is a must watch. Yes. So good, y'all. Oh, so good. And just a couple things, y'all. Again, on my Instagram in my story, I was sharing a couple things, right? So, one of the things that we learned about when we went to Elon tour in Austin last year was the I'm probably gonna say it wrong, the Cardivish, something like that scale. I'll look it up in a second and put it in the chat so y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Because one thing that a lot of people say as a negative towards Bitcoin is that it uses a lot of energy, right? And as Jason was saying, um, you want the tool that is going to use the most energy because that means that it's probably better at what it is trying to accomplish. And I know I'm saying that terribly wrong, so please go and watch the video. But he was making the comparison between a knife and a gun, right? A gun uses more energy, right? And so, and I was bringing up the Cardivish scale because that talks about how really in order for civilization to advance, it typically requires the use of more energy, right? And so we're not going to get into that because I don't want to relay that information incorrectly, but there's a little piece to that. I'll put that in the chat here in a second. Uh, what is up, ARM Junior, ARM Junior, ARM Junior? Have capital on the side, yes. Facts. So having that dry powder that a lot of us tend to not have because we keep dumping it into the market, having some dry powder on the side is very, very important, especially if there's talks of a recession coming up. Okay, so let's move forward. What is this? Okay. Um uh Okay, so let's take a look at the market real quick. Okay, Bitcoin at 41.8 currently. I'm not sure if we hit 42 today or not, but we're at 41.8 right now. Ether to 2,900. XRP 79 cent, Terra Luna 89, Cardano cent, Solana 91.19, Avalanche 87. Okay, so we saw a little bit of, I guess, a bounce or a little bit of a upside, a little bit of a recovery in the market today. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, we'll see how things turn out with that. So getting into our topics, y'all. First, I'll also want to shout out the Aku movement here with the NFTs, the chapters. Uh, Definitely a much bigger project than just NFTs, right? If you want to call it a Web3 project as well. But they've been doing some giveaways, right? So y'all definitely, hop in here. All you have to do is, I believe, vote and retweet and get a chance to win a chapter, right? And these chapters at, point 0.5 floor, point 0.5 ETH floor, point 0.6 ETH, right? So definitely jump in, look into the project. Super excited for what Aku has in store for next month. April is a big, 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 big month for the Aku movement and the Aku project. So super excited about that. So with that being said, let's move forward into the apes, right? Okay, y'all. So ApeCoin. Okay, ApeCoin, y'all. This is so interesting. ApeCoin has launched, right, with Bored Ape Yacht Club. So we're going to go over this because I think this is really, really important to be paying attention to in the NFT space, right? Is the new Bored Ape token worth $15 billion? Apes say yes. Okay. The Ape token is currently trading at a fully diluted valuation of roughly $15 billion. And I believe that the market cap at right now is actually 3 billion. We'll look at that here in a second. So let's go through this. As the dust slowly settles on ApeCoin's extremely volatile launch, the Bored Ape Yacht Club affiliated token appears to be entering price discovery mode after dropping to a low of $6.21 yesterday. Ape appears to be finding temporary equilibrium around the $15 price mark. ApeCoin, a new token affiliated with Bored Ape Yacht Club, is soaring following yesterday's airdrop. Bored Ape Yacht Club, arguably the world's most sought after NFT collection, launched a new token called ApeCoin Thursday. Bored Ape Yacht Club and Mutant Ape Yacht Club NFT holders could claim 10,000 10,094 and 2,042 ape tokens per each NFT they owned from the respective collections and boost their allocations if they held a Bored Ape Kennel Club NFT. At the current price of around $15 per token, yesterday's airdrop easily ranks as one of the biggest airdrops to date, netting claimers around $151,000 per Bored Ape and $30,000 per Mutant Ape NFT. Wow. 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 And people still think this is a game, right? But NFTs are a scam, right? So the Ape token was released by ApeCoin DAO, a newly founded decentralized autonomous organization that says it's separate from Yuga Labs. The company behind the popular cartoon monkey collection is planning behind behind the popular cartoon monkey collection. Is planning to grant token holders governance rights over the DAO and help Ape gain utility as a currency across various Web3 applications and games within the Bored Ape Yacht Club ecosystem. And while Bored Ape Yacht Club is one of the largest and fastest growing brands in the nascent NFT space, having successfully attracted the likes of Justin Bieber and Paris Hilton, the Ape token's performance so far will likely come as a shock to some, given its jaw-dropping 15 billion valuation. Ape currently has little to no utility and merely promises a potential in integrations with many of its current and future ecosystem products. But its fully diluted valuation is already higher than that of the Sandbox, Aave, and Polygon. Wow, y'all, this is crazy. This is crazy, y'all. Is this just me? So, this, y'all, can you imagine? And I mean, this is happening to a lot of people in the space, right? If you're paying attention, you're getting into the projects you need to be getting into, participating where you need to be participating, you're getting thousands of dollars worth of airdrops in crypto, right? If you're moving correctly. But again, imagine holding this NFT and getting airdropped almost $250,000. Okay, on average, right? The board ape owners were getting $151,000. Wow. Absolutely incredible. Well done. Well done. Right. And who's to say, who knows what's going to happen with all this? All of this is one big experiment. We know that, right? ApeCoin, who knows? A year from now, 3 years from now, it could be at zero. Who knows? Maybe looking at their um, kind of roadmap, if you will, what they want to accomplish, which we're going to talk about here in a second. Will it come into fruition? I don't know. We'll see, right? But man, 151,000. Wow. So currently, ApeCoin is at $14.14. Again, market cap of almost 4 billion. Currently, fully diluted market cap of about 14, 15 billion. Wow. And I haven't really looked at the tokenomics, and we're not going to get into that because I haven't really looked that over. But apparently, max supply of 1 billion tokens, apparently. Okay, circulating supply of about 280 million currently. So, and I'll see y'all in the chat. I'm going to get to the chat here in a second. So let's look over this. Okay, Tommy K.eth said buying and holding one Bored Ape Yacht Club from Mint 0.08 ETH, about $230 at the time, would have given you one ape, which is now 93 ETH, about $263,000. And he's pulling these numbers from the floor, I think, right? One mutant is about 19 Ether, $53,000. One Kennel Club, about 7.2 ETH, $20,000. 13,840 Ape coins, about $197,000. $230 to $533,000. Best investment of 2021. Oh, and NFTs are a scam. Wow, right? This is what just like fires me up, right? Like I get the NFT space. There is a lot of scams out here, right? And there are rug pulls and you can lose money in this space, but if you buckle down and either do the work and pick the right projects or get lucky, life changing. This is what it baffles me all the time why I hear people talk shit about NFTs. Because if you get in here and you get on this playing field and start playing this game, a year later you can have almost $500,000 from buying a JPEG. Wow. Wow. Yeah, and uh Tommy says here, keep in mind this is using dollar amounts for floor level pieces. If you got lucky and pulled a rare, you're sitting on much more. Wow. Wow. Oh, let me move forward. Another one here. Bernard paid off my student loans with the Ape claim. Thank you, Bored Ape Yacht Club. This is crypto, y'all. This is crypto and NFTs. If you're not hype, I just don't know what's going on with you. Like, do you check your pulse right now if you're not hype, y'all? Wow, well done. Congratulations. Yes. Okay. One more here and then I'll hit the chat. Big Dog.eth, average Bored Ape holder just got a 50 ETH stimulus package. This will likely ignite the biggest NFT bull run of all time. So this is an interesting conversation, right? So you have these Bored Ape Yacht Club holders who just got airdrop this large sum of money. What are they going to do with the money? Right? Are they going to pay off student loans? Or are they going to put that money right back into the market? So I'm not going to go through all of this, but basically what the conversation is in this thread is, are we going to see the NFT space see kind of an explosion, right? Is it going to light up? Are these Bored Ape Yacht Club holders, these NFT enthusiasts, are they going to start buying up NFTs in other projects? Are we going to start seeing floors rise in other NFT projects, right? So really, really interesting conversation. Some people say we could see it, we couldn't. Who knows, right? Wow. Okay, let's hit the chat real quick, and then I'm going to go into another article about Bored Ape, and then we'll move forward into our next topic. What's going on, Top Cast? That seems like a new name. Welcome. Okay, Crawford, Soul, AVAX, Luna is mostly what I'm picking up. That's what's up. Coolin, if ApeCoin has no utility, it is just another meme coin. It could be, right? And that's basically what that article is saying is yes, everybody just got this token, right? But they got this token with the promise that all of these things are going to bring utility to the token, right? So we're going to talk about the Bored Ape land sale that is supposed to be coming, the gaming aspect of it, the total Bored Ape ecosystem that they are trying to build to bring that utility to the token. Can they do it? I don't know. Some people are banking on that they will be able to pull this off and it will be worth um that $15 billion valuation currently, right? um Topcast, is MetaMask having an airdrop ever? I've been hearing bits and pieces of information on that. I saw something on one of my feeds again about this rumor, or I don't know if it is official or not, but I have heard some things recently about there will be a MetaMask airdrop. I'm not sure if that's official information or not. I know people have been talking about it for months now. We'll see. Um, Crawford, not a fan of Soul. Same, I'm not a huge fan of Soul either. But my whole thing right now is if you're finding projects, you're doing the research, you feel confident in them, as long as you're continuing to buy, honestly, during these lows while everything is, 30-40% off, then well done, right? At least from my point of view. um Top cast, Crawford, I hedged my other L1 plays with other L1s. I have some of them all. Okay, yeah, I hear you. Yep. Top cast, they just dumping ape on folks and it don't even got any utility yet. We'll see what happens, right? And again, um, like the article was saying, it seems like ApeCoin is in somewhat of a discovery phase. I don't think it's been out long enough to even be in a discovery phase, to be quite honest. So we still don't know where this is going to sit. Um, but cuz yeah, was that yesterday or what? Yeah. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We can only wait and see. Top cast, I'm hyped for unstoppable domains. Yeah, it's interesting to think about um the future of unstoppable domains. Yeah, I know Creole and I, we both have a handful of unstoppable domains. It's going to be interesting to see. Will it be like the dot coms and the dot orgs? um and how people were able to sell those for large sums of money. Will that happen in the future for your dot zills and dot cryptos and dot east and all that kind of stuff? I don't know. We'll see. Coolin, regardless, y'all's perspective is worth hearing. Some crazy deals out here. Well done, Topcast. I've been in Soul since $20. I like the price action. Yeah, get the money, get the bag. um, this ApeCoin thing kind of reminds me of the ENS token airdrop. So I'm not ENS. I'm not familiar with that. It's not ringing a bell right now. But the interesting thing about this, right? This is why this is so important. This is why everybody needs to be watching what ApeCoin is doing, also what Artifact is doing, right, as well. But especially what Bored Ape Yacht Club is doing, because are they setting a precedent for these high dollar NFT collections, right? So, can you expect World of Women to drop a World of Women coin, or to have a World of Women, land sale? This is what's interesting about this, because it's no longer just about the JPEG. If you're getting into the right projects, it's no longer just about the NFT. It's about the economy that they are building around these NFTs. What does that look like? What's the vision for that? How y'all see what I'm saying? This is why we can't sleep on this stuff. Okay, a couple more here, y'all, and I'm gonna get back to the topic. Arm Jr., I don't even have any NFTs yet. I'm only in ISO cryptos and DeFi yield farming right now, and I definitely need to start stocking up on BTC. Yeah, I hear you, and that's my thing as well. Like, I don't think this NFT game is for everybody, right? I would hope that everybody would have an open mind and at least, get familiar with the playing field of NFTs, because I could say the opposite of what you're saying, right? As far as DeFi yield farming, I haven't ventured into that as much as I have with NFTs, right? So it's kind of like you can't do everything in this space. You just can't. There's just too much, right? You can get absolutely lost and overwhelmed in the crypto space. So if that's what you're getting your profits, and you want to focus on DeFi yield, go for it, right? I get my profits from these NFTs, you know. So I hear you. My whole thing about it is I just wish the skeptics could take a minute to see all the opportunity that's NFTs if you do NFTs right. Right? You can't tell me, like, what are y'all saying? You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, people are too busy being negative. They're missing out on these beautiful opportunities to change your life, y'all. This shit is changing people's lives, y'all. Wow. And all you had to do was be curious, do some work, and buy a JPEG. That's all you had to do. Wow. I know you doing more than that at your 9 to 5, right? That's what's so crazy. You doing more than that at your 9 to 5, but can't get on this internet, read some articles, watch some videos, and figure this shit out, right? Because let's go back over here. Let's go back over here. $533,000. That's some people's retirement right now that you could have made in 1 year. Some people don't even have that for retirement right now. And all you had to do was buy a damn JPEG. Wow. Man, let me keep on, y'all. Let me read these last two articles and then I'll get back into the chat, okay? Okay. Okay, couple more articles here. So, again, continuing this conversation of how our NFTs going to expand themselves, right? Bored Ape startup plans virtual land sales, ApeCoin token to kickstart Metaverse gaming project. Yuga, and I'm not even sure if I'm saying that right. Yuga Labs is projecting net revenue of $455 million this year, chiefly through virtual land sales that will kick off this month. The plans, including its own ApeCoin token, were outlined in a pitch deck obtained by The Block, which had been circulated to investors. Now, Yuga plans to broaden its offering. The virtual land sales are the first phase of a metaverse initiative that aims to diversify revenue away from selling ape based NFT images. Quote, we want to build something that expands the universe of the Bored Ape Yacht Club, but also invites the larger NFT community and those priced out of Bored Ape Yacht Club membership to join, the company explained in its deck. There will be a system described as an in game app store that will allow players to create characters using NFTs they own or from scratch, outfit them, again with NFTs, and use them in games according to the deck. This is why oof, y'all. Let's go over that one more time. Outfit them. What does that mean? Digital clothing, right? We're coming back to the topic of digital clothing, digital fashion. Come on now. Ha, come on. Another crucial component of the proposed world is currency, which Yuga will provide in the form of a much rumored token named ApeCoin. Okay. Land sales. So, again, y'all, this is something we need to be paying attention to. This land sale. When is this land sale going to launch? Right? What is this looking like? Yuga's grand metaverse plan will kick off with the sale of virtual land in the form of NFTs, which will be linked to plots in the metaverse game. These plots will contain distinct traits such as natural resources, artifacts, and in some cases, rare characters. In total, 200,000 plots will be distributed across 2 sales in March and August this year. And Yuga hopes to raise $178 million in addition to secondary sale proceeds from each sale. The company will retain a portion of the virtual land for itself. And and Amoka Brands, a digital studio that also building a racing game with Yuga, will be involved in the launch per the document. So Animoca, definitely follow them on Twitter. Yes, they're into gaming and are working with crypto companies, blockchain companies, and things of that nature, right? So yes, wow, right? And this land sale, as stated in here, is coming up in March this month and in August. So I need to look more into that because that's something that I'm definitely going to be paying attention to and may participate in as well, right? With all this hype. So moving forward, again, more on Bored Ape, y'all. Universal boosts Metaverse band plans with new Bored Ape Ethereum NFT, y'all. And we were talking about, let me just read this article. Bored Ape Yacht Club NFT holders have the ability to commercialize their owned images. And back in November, major record label Universal Music Group, UMG, announced plans to turn apes into a virtual band for the metaverse called Kingship. Now, the firm has just purchased its own Bored Ape NFT to further expand the initiative. Today, UMG's 10:22 p.m. imprint announced that it acquired Bored Ape NFT 5537, number 5537, which was purchased on February 12th for 125 Ether, or about $365,000 worth at the time. The ape illustration, which has attributes such as a blue dress, pilot's hat, and white fur, will be used to create a character named Know It All, which will serve as the manager of the fictional band. So interesting. Again, y'all, we talked about this months ago. When we were talking about the metaverse, I did an entire episode about music and artists in the metaverse, avatars as musicians, musicians as avatars, getting these record deals in performing in the metaverse, right? We're seeing this happen. Universal Music Group. And to add to that, this happened last week, and I was going to cover this last Friday, but y'all know I wasn't able to go live last Friday. Snoop Dogg, right? We officially signed 2 CloneX Artifact Studios to Death Row Music. Some surprises coming real soon. Wow. Death Row Records is signing CloneX avatars to their label. They're making music with these CloneXs. Wow. This is why I'm saying, like, people think this shit is a game, y'all. They think this is a game. The JPEG that you make fun of has been bought by Universal Music Group, and they're creating a virtual metaverse band based off of that NFT that you make fun of, based off of that JPEG that you say is a scam. Snoop Dogg said he was going to sign 2 CloneXs to Death Row Music. So again, the very NFTs and JPEGs that people who don't get it and don't do the work to understand it, the same JPEGs they make fun of are getting signed to Death Row Music. What? Come on now, y'all. Come on now, y'all. Are y'all not hype? Let me go to this chat and we're going to move to the next subject. We're going to talk about the recession here in a second, y'all. Whew. Okay. Let's hit the chat. Top cast, will you ever do a show about IPFS? Probably not. I think I posted something. Are you talking about IPFS in correlation to NFTs? Is that what you're talking about? Let me know on that. Arm Junior, I missed out on taking profit when Soul pumped, so I broke even. Yeah, they say as far as taking profits, it's good to take profits dollar cost average out, just how you would dollar cost average into an asset when that asset is performing well. It can be one strategy, a strategy to consider to dollar cost average out of that asset as well. So instead of taking a lump sum out, when it goes up X amount, take a little bit, goes up a little bit more, take a little bit, goes up a little bit more, take a little bit, right? So there's a strategy that you can possibly consider if you want to in the future to make sure you're getting those profits. Oh, Ethereum name service. Got you. Yeah. Yeah. Like Crawford said, Cass, jump in the Discord. Let me drop that for you. Okay, where was I at? Man, y'all are blowing up the chat. I'm still trying to scroll back. Okay. Thanks, Coolin, for posting the link. Arm Junior, there's so much to choose from. I have to start looking into NFTs ASAP. Yes, y'all get. And trust me, y'all, there are times where I just feel overwhelmed and I honestly have to take a break. I just have to take a break because there's so much happening in this space. But, now's the time we got to be in these crypto streets, taking advantage of these opportunities as much as possible. And the fact of the matter is, we're going to miss opportunities. There's so much out here. Um, but NFTs, I think, are definitely something we all have to be looking at, right? Even if we aren't fully, ready to invest, like I get it. NFTs are very, very, very risky. They are. It's so new. It's so much in this development phase as far as figuring out, especially on the more collectible and art-based NFTs. There's just so much speculation and experimentation happening with these projects. Who knows what's going to happen at the end of the day? But if I don't know, it, it's just wild, y'all. It's wild. Can't do everything until I get more money. I hear you. The struggle is real. It's real out here. And I'm going to talk a little bit about that more towards the end of the show, on one of our later topics. I'm going to get 2 jobs. Hey, honestly, if you got to do what you got to do, honestly, if you got to get 2 jobs, trust me, everybody's making I'm making sacrifices right now to be able to put the money that I've been able to put into the market. I'm making sacrifices. Creole makes sacrifices. We're all making certain sacrifices right now to take full advantage of what is going on right now. Little Red Big Smile just subbed. God bless you. Thank you so much. That really means a lot. It really means a lot. Thank you. Welcome. We have fun over here. The other half of Untwisting the Game Crypto is Creole, who tends to go live on Sundays and do other content, but we do our best to bring good information to the channel and to be consistent. We like to have fun. We're not always going to get things right. I say things wrong all the time. I pronounce things wrong all the time, but I'm going to do my best. I'm always going to do my best for y'all. Um, Paul DePetro, what's up, Paul? What is the best NFT platform for music producers? Ooh, um, so, mm, mm, so what I will say, I'm going to name a couple different things right now, and none of this may completely suit the what you're looking for. So I know, uh, let me go to. So there are definitely, I would say, look into the CloneX community, because one thing that I've noticed in the CloneX community, there are a lot of music producers. So for example, Cass 333 is a um, moderator or community manager for Artifact Studios, and he has been posting a lot about his EP that he's coming out with. But with his EP, he's also dropping an NFT, and I think he's launching this like tomorrow. Um, where is that post? Where is it? Am I tripping? Okay, yeah. Look at Cass, my EP and NFT drop March 20th. So I believe I think he's a music producer or something like that, and is also dropping an NFT. He's very heavily involved in the NFT space. There's another cat. What's his name? Um, mm, um, here's what we'll do, because I can't remember these cats' names off the top of my head. Paul, if you want to join the Discord, hop into the Discord, um, and post in one of the channels. Just tag me or whatever, and I'll pull some stuff for you because there's some other people that come to mind. I just can't think of their name off the top of my head. Um, Arm Junior, good question. I produced too. So again, I don't know a whole lot about this. I know there's some, what is that, Audius or something like that, who that's a decentralized, um but that's not the question that y'all are asking. uh what's y'all, I can't think of anything right now. Okay, Audius I know is a project that's working on decentralized music platform. So think Spotify, but decentralized. And it's, giving the power back to musicians and stuff like that. But I don't think that's what y'all are really asking about. So just hit me up in the Discord. There are a couple people. I would definitely say go on Twitter and find music producers who are heavily involved in the NFT space, because that exists, because I see them on the regular and they're talking about music and they're talking about NFTs. So there's at least a starting point. Um, what's up, Iman? Iman Perry. Yeah, share y'all SoundCloud, Bandcamp. Creole is heavily y'all know Creole loves music, right? Creole used to be a DJ back in the day. So yeah, share your links, put them in the chat, and we'll support as well. Okay. I think Kaylee. Damn, I'm going to go broke. All these land sales, NFT drops, Bitcoin, DCAs, DeFi farming, all under a year. So much innovation. Yeah. Yeah. As I say, fiat broke, crypto rich, right? Yeah. And we're gonna talk about it here in a little bit, but when I tell y'all every single fiat dollar that I have is going, honestly, y'all, at this point, the majority of what I'm buying is either crypto, NFTs, art, like physical art, investment pieces. Um, I make sure I eat well. So I tend to buy organic and healthy food. Um, and books. Honestly, that's pretty much where all my money goes at this point. Um, Arm, wow, even UMG is getting NFTs. I better get moving. I'm not trying to miss out. Yeah, y'all. That's why I keep saying, y'all, the companies, big names, big movers out here are getting involved. That's why I look at all these negative comments across the internet in regards to NFTs, and I'm like, I'm not listening to y'all. I'm listening to these big movers, and I'm taking cues from what these big movers, these big companies, these big figures are doing out here, right? And they're saying, "Hey, we see something in all this. Could it be a lot of hype? Yeah, a lot of this could be just the hype of the hype, but I mean, I'm looking at where the money's going. And money's going into these NFTs right now, and I'm trying to get me a piece. You know what I'm saying? Yes, good point, Crawford. Don't try to catch them all. You'll spread yourself too thin. Pick a few and make big focus moves. Yes, that's a very, very good suggestion. there. And that's trust me, Creole and I have had many conversations where we're like, yo, we're over diversified right now in our crypto assets. We need to reel it back. And as I've disclosed in the Discord, there are some positions that I've sold out of because I'm like, let me go ahead, take this loss real quick, put that on my taxes. Um and start putting that money into things I truly, 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 truly believe in, and not be out here playing the lotto, right? With my NFTs, as I've said before, the NFT projects that I'm involved with, I truly, truly, truly believe in them. I may have one or two DGen plays that I play for fun with some extra cash that I have. Other than that, 90% of my NFT portfolio are projects that I truly believe in and have done extensive research on, right? Um, what's up, Broke Casso? Hello, internet friends. What's up? What's up, Danny? Y'all in these wrenches. Yeah, so that's what's up, Paul. I got the Solana Audius Ape NFT just for signing up with Phantom Wallet Connected. So yeah, y'all pay attention to these NFT airdrops and these like connect your wallet. Matter of fact, I just posted something about that. Again, y'all, there's no way we could keep up with everything, but like for example, this Habo NFT, um, uh, what's the name? Immutable, immutable, which is like a zero gas fee on Immutable X, working on like zero gas fees on top of Ethereum, something like that. They posted about this on their Twitter, this Habo NFT airdrop, which all you had to do to get this Habo NFT was just like link your MetaMask to Immutable X, or, connect that in some way and then go through a few steps, and then they're going to airdrop you an NFT or something like that. So, yeah, a lot of cool opportunities out here. If you follow a few steps, then you get airdrops. Another one that we're paying close attention to, of course, is um, on Cardano, the Indigo protocol, right? I was yelling at everybody in the Discord on this one and across my social media accounts to make sure we're paying attention to this Indigo protocol token airdrop as well. Yeah. It seems to be, Danny, Metaverse and GameFi NFTs are going to kill it this year. Yeah, I'm hearing a lot more conversation about gaming tokens, gaming NFTs and blockchains and like all that kind of stuff. So something I'm paying attention to. I know um, not Coin Bureau. Um, y'all, I'm losing it. I'm losing it. Um, mm, okay, let me look it up because it's gonna bother me. Why can I not remember? Okay, I can't remember, and it's not popping up on my YouTube feed right now. Isn't it funny how you see this channel pop up on your feed all the time, and when you forget it and try to look it up, you can't find it? Crypto banter. Crypto banter. Okay, so I've been trying to keep up to date with gaming, um, tokens, and all that kind of stuff. As well, recently, Crypto Banter now has like a dedicated episode or series just for that I've been watching to kind of help stay up to date on that kind of stuff. So there's that. Yeah, top cast. I am the same way. I'll only keep enough cast for maybe a week or two. Yeah. I'm kind of the same way. And I actually just posted about this on my Instagram. The only fiat that I really have is fiat that I use to pay bills. Anything outside of that is likely in a stable coin at this point, right? And yeah, we could dive deeper into that. But if I don't have fiat dollars, then 9 times out of 10, I have a USDC or US or Tether or whatnot in replace of that fiat cash. So I'm getting a high APY on it, right? If I'm holding it. Um, yeah, Paul, definitely hit up the Discord. So, Paul, too late for Indigo. Ada snapshot. To be honest, it hasn't been fully clear exactly what all steps that you'll need to take to qualify for the airdrop, but one can assume from what they were saying. So if we go over here into the Discord, it seemed like you had to join the Discord and also participate in the vote. Um, Yeah, yeah. Okay, so here it says here, y'all, we need to be paying attention to this. I'm like, why does this look like new information that came out 7 days ago and I'm just now seeing? Okay, the first step was to participate in the vote. Okay, the second is to connect to your Discord and Indigo forum. Again, which I posted about in the Discord. The third step is to be released in the near future. Stay tuned. No series of actions guarantees anyone any indie token. So yeah, if you didn't participate in the vote, it seems like perhaps you may have missed out on qualifying for this. But hey, I mean, I would say go ahead, join the Discord, do as what steps you can, and who knows, right? It's worth it. It only takes 5 minutes to, do this kind of stuff. Um. Okay, what else we got? Yeah, yeah. Paul means a ton for anyone who checks out my music links. Dropped a song with Lil Yachty's fellow sailing team member, Bayou. Hopefully, I'm pronouncing that right. Recently, 2 tracks actually. Anyway, much love. Yes, y'all. Yeah. If you got something to share, go ahead, share it in the chat for sure. All right, y'all. Let's move forward. That was a lot of chats, huh? Okay. Okay. So, briefly, let's briefly talk about what's going on with this potential recession. Because as I've said, I've been listening to a lot of content, and recession keeps coming up. Fed ramps up inflation fight and economy tough enough to cope. So, the Federal Reserve kicked off a campaign of interest rate hikes that's set to be the most aggressive since the mid 2000s, as Chair Jerome Powell assured Americans that the fight against inflation won't tip the U.S. economy into recession. So, here's the thing. This is the same man who said that inflation wasn't that inflation was transitory. So, I mean, take everything this man says with a grain of salt, right? So, Powell is saying that he's assuring us that the fight against inflation won't tip the U.S. economy into a recession. So believe it if you want to. We'll see. After raising rates by a quarter point for the first time since 2018 and signaling six more increases this year, Powell told reporters that inflation is too high. The labor market is overheated and the price stability is a precondition for the central bank as it tackles the hottest price pressures in 40 years. Mm, mm. So, what do you do, right, when there's a growing threat of a recession? So, this was just, I was just kind of looking up different things and came across this, which kind of broke down recessions a little bit, how to prepare for a recession. Okay. So I thought I'd just kind of briefly read through this. How do you prepare for one? The same way you prepare your finances for anything else. Instead of changing your portfolio because you think a recession is coming, create an investment plan that is durable enough to withstand a wide range of environments, one of which includes economic contractions. Yes, right? I love that. So instead of going through your portfolio, making a lot of moves and da 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 this da 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 that. Focus on